Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the 2026 Saudi Arabian simulation race, where we are going to predict what could have happened in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix if the race would have happened. We know it's not happening in the end, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna do it anyway. We do a prediction race for every single Grand Prix, and this time around it's Saudi Arabia. This time around it's Saudi Arabia. Of course, Miami will be the first race that we're actually gonna drive once again, but it's Saudi Arabia this time around. Now we're driving today in the Ferrari. You know what? I'll leave it up to you guys. Number 1 in the chat if we drive as Charles Leclerc. Number 2 in the chat if you think we should drive as Lewis Hamilton. It's up to you guys. You guys get to decide. Okay, it's fine. You can pick Flip and Lewis Hamilton. It's fine. But Charles Leclerc right here. We've already driven as Lewis Hamilton, but it's up to you. It's up to you. If you guys want to see Lewis Hamilton, then we'll go Lewis Hamilton. But if you guys want to see something different, you want to see some Charles Leclerc, we can do Charles Leclerc as well. So put it up in the chat. We'll drive as either Charles Leclerc or Lewis Hamilton this time. But remember, it's a prediction not just for what would have happened to either one of those drivers. It's for what would have happened to every driver right here. And we'll be driving with equal performance on. I think that's going to be a little bit more realistic than realistic performance. Because, of course, the realistic performance is based on last season. So, well, to be honest, there's quite a lot of number ones in the chat right here, guys. I think it's like 60-40 right here in terms of number ones. You know what? Then we're going to do it. On the YouTube, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch combined. We'll go with Charles Leclerc then. I agree, guys. I must say, I agree. And we'll be driving with no assist elite. Then we're gonna go with 110 maximum AI difficulty. We'll go with a single practice session, full qualifying, and then a full race as well. Of course, running with the 2026 liveries on the cars, so that we can have all the cars, represented a little bit in the race as well. We'll be doing increased safety cars, increased red flags, and of course the damage is on as well. To show you guys the liveries just one more time. Look at that: McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, there you go, almost wrong. Mercedes, Aston Martin, Alpine, Haas, RB, Williams, and then of course Audi as well. We are lacking Cadillac. However, that don't matter because Cadillac is going to be at the back. I'm sorry, Cadillac. I'm sorry. It is what it is for now. Hopefully they can improve throughout the season, but it's looking a little bit dire. Okay, now let's get ourselves started then with the practice session. But don't worry, we're not gonna waste too much time in practice. We're gonna get straight away going. With the qualifying in a bit. We just gotta do 1 or 2 laps right here. Let's see. Do you have a mods for the battery? No. These are still the 2025 cars. Of course, we're still waiting for the 2026 DLC in the F1 game, but that should come soon, hopefully. We have not heard anything yet, but I hope we're gonna hear something soon. Kunja, as well as Pixley, as well as Wrestling Fan, Itadori, boom, they're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. If you are enjoying yourself already, or you're thinking, Tom, I'm looking very much forward to the prediction. Oh, there we go. Charles Leclerc in the on the radio. Then make sure you go and hit that like button already if you have not yet on the YouTube. Boom, just 1 click, that will be amazing. And on the TikTok, that will be very, very appreciated too. We're gonna put in the Saudi Arabia setup, which should be okay. Should be pretty decent. We're gonna put 10 kilos in the car. We're gonna go out on track with the medium tires. And we're just gonna feel what the car feels like. And then we're gonna get straight away started with the qualifying, where everything is gonna be a prediction. And I wanna know from you in the chat, what would be your prediction? What would be your prediction, guys? Your prediction, if, and girls, if the race would have happened, who would have been top 3 in this Saudi Arabian Grand Prix? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I'm gonna say I would predict Kimi Antonelli. No. I would predict Russell to win the race. I would predict Charles Leclerc P2 in the Ferrari, and I would say Kimi Antonelli P3. That's what I would predict. What would you think? Oscar Piastri P1. I mean, we're kind of putting McLaren out of the picture right there, but McLaren was very quick in the last race. Remember, they were very, very quick. In fact, they were almost as quick as the Ferraris, if not quicker, right? So, interesting. Russell, Charles, Kimi, Russell, Leclerc, P1, Oscar. That would be quite crazy. I think it's going to be quite close. I think it is going to be quite close in the championship. When McLaren and Ferrari can kind of catch up a little bit, which I'm sure they will throughout the season. I think it is going to be very interesting. And it looks like already after Miami, there's going to be some upgrades being made to the engines as well of some of the engines that are not leading. So Mercedes, of course, cannot do an upgrade because they are the fastest engine. I think maybe Red Bull can do a little bit less of an upgrade, but Ferrari, Audi, and Honda can do some very big upgrades. So, yeah, it should be pretty interesting. Should be pretty interesting. At the moment, though, we're out on track. A warm welcome. My name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here. And you're watching today the 2026 Saudi Arabian simulation race, where we are simulating everything that could have happened in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix if the race would have happened. We all know that this race did not end up happening this year. It might still happen later on in the season, and if it does, then we'll do another prediction show. But I'm not betting on it. So we're doing a prediction show where we do the whole race, and whatever happens in those races is a prediction for what's to come in real life for every single race this season. And of course, you know, even though these two races, Bahrain we did last week and Saudi Arabia, didn't end up happening this year, we're still doing the prediction show to kind of predict what could have happened, right? So let's see. Let's see. Daylight Koala. I think we'll follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. The Mercedes engine did not look so good during the Bahrain test, so I think their engine can't handle the heat. I mean, it was the Bahrain winter test, right? So they were probably sandbagging a lot still, also with their engine. I think they were the only team that had their latest engine, so they could just turn it down a little bit. I think they must have had a little bit more in the engine than that we're showing. And I still believe that they have more in their engine. They're not showing it yet, so that when, you know, the FIA is saying, oh, you know, you're so far ahead, you can't do any more upgrades. Well, there you go. That they don't want that. They don't want that. They want to look like a team that don't have the best engine necessarily. And then once the FIA says, oh, you can do some more upgrades, boom, they turn up that engine and they can go full out once more. I think they have a little bit spare still, but I don't know what you think about that. I think Mercedes has a little bit spare in the car still. Or not the car necessarily, but the engine. Let's see. Is this 2026 or only delivery? It's only delivery. We're running a unofficial livery mod, ladies and gents, where, you know, we can at least give a little bit of the feel to the 2026 cars, because, of course, we are simulating the 2026 season right here. Well, we still wait on the 2026 DLC to come out in F1. In F1 25. We'll have to wait and see when that happens. So, for now, it is just a livery mod. Just a livery. How are we on pole? Take the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Who will win this season's Driver Championship? I think it's going to be between the both Mercedeses, but I would be quite surprised if Kimi Antonelli can keep it up throughout the entirety of the season, guys. I would be quite surprised. I think it would be a big achievement, especially after one season and against Russell, who is honestly at the moment one of the guys to beat. He is leading the championship, Kimi Antonelli, but I'm not quite sure if we can keep it up like that, guys. That would be a bit crazy. Anyway, a warm welcome. If you're joining in right now, my name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here. Let's do one more lap right here in the practice, and then let's get straight away started with the qualifying. Full qualifying, Q1, Q2, Q3. In fact, you know what? Let's flip and get it started right now. Number one in chat, guys. Number one in chat. If you think, Tom, we are ready to go for qualifying. I think we're ready for qualifying. We're going to do full qualifying. So Q1, Q2, Q3 to try and get ourselves through all the way to Q3, and then also to kind of get a prediction for what would happen if this race were to happen in the qualifying too. You guys think we're ready? 1-1-1? Okay, then we're ready. Let's return to the garage. Let's retire from the session and let's get started with the qualifying. Then I think we're ready as well, guys. We don't need no practice. Let's retire. Here we go, and let's get going with qualifying. We end up in P1 though, ladies and gents. Remember, with the fastest the fastest AI, you know, the maximum difficulty, we are in P1 at the moment, but it's only practice. Lewis Hamilton is in P5, and at the moment you can see Russell has some very good pace with both McLarens in P13, P14, but that's only practice, so no real predictions to be gotten from that one. Let's just go and get ourselves into the qualifying instead, and that's where the real predictions can happen. Can Max make a comeback this season? I mean, let's see. It's all down to Red Bull, guys. It is all down to Red Bull whether they upgrade the car for Max to make a comeback. I think at the moment with the car that he has underneath him, I don't think it'll be an easy comeback, that's for sure. That is for sure. Okie dokie.
Okay, radio check.
Here we are then. It is Q1. And Charles Leclerc is on the flipping radio right here. No, it's okay. Comms check, comms check. We're gonna go out on track for 1 lap at the start. And realistically, if we do a good enough job, we can try and get ourselves through to Q2 with this lap alone. That would be great, because we want to try and keep the maximum tires, ladies and gents, the maximum tires available for the race, because we're doing 50 laps of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix to try and see what will happen. I love scrolling and your channel comes on. Always top entertainment. Risky, welcome in. Good to have you here. Oh yeah, that's the best way to scroll, baby. Just stop scrolling when you find me. Alrighty then, ladies and gents, we're out on track right here, and we're gonna check out what predictions we've got for the first 5 drivers who could be out in Q1. Let me know in the chat right here which 5 drivers. We're gonna just, you know, by default have the Cadillacs out in P21 and P22, because of course we have 20 drivers on the grid right now, but I mean, that could still be realistic at the moment with their pace, but still. Which 5 drivers do you think are going to be out right behind of us in Q1? So P16, P17, P18, P19, P20. I'm gonna say it's gonna be both of the Aston Martins. Both of the Aston Martins, I'm gonna say there's gonna be 1 Alpine, it's gonna be Colapinto out as well. And I say it's gonna be... who else? I'm gonna say it's gonna be... Leclerc out. We're gonna be out, yeah, fair enough. And I'm gonna say, who else? I think Esteban Ocon and Carlos Sainz. That's what I'm gonna say. Ja boys, what is Harley? Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. The best decision you have made today. What's up? Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Wherever you're watching, on the YouTube, TikTok, Kick, or Twitch, remember, I've got all the chats open, so feel free to chat wherever you want to chat, okay? I see all of you. I do. I really do. At the moment, we are putting on the hot lap mode, and we're ready to go for the first lap right here. Can we get ourselves through to Q2 as Charles Leclerc? Remember, though, it's not just a prediction for what would have happened to Charles Leclerc. It's a prediction for what could have happened to every single driver in this qualifying and the race. So, as we go through the first sector right now, we're going to try and get as close as possible to the flipping walls. And at the moment, it's looking... Oh, no, 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 no! Are you serious? Are you serious? Surely not! And I don't even have enough fuel, guys. We don't even have enough fuel. We go wide over the curb. You can see right here, guys. You can see right here. Once you go wide over that curb, you cannot turn anymore. Look at that. I'm literally turning, but it's fully bottoming out the car. You cannot turn. You go straight, and then boom, shakalaka. It's over. At the moment, we will then have to go back into the pit straight away, because straight away during our first lap, we have an issue, and that means we have just a little bit of time left here to do one final lap. I think we're gonna do a lap once again on the tires we just used. We're gonna go out on track straight away right here, actually, because otherwise we might not be able to go back out. And then as you look right here, it's currently Max Verstappen with the fastest lap. Nico Hulkenberg in P2 in the Audi. My goodness, and Lance Stroll's pretty quick as well. Maybe they've resolved their issues, but there's many people that have yet to set a lap. So let's drive out right now and let's see what we can do. There you go. Charles makes a mistake during Q1. It's that literal, guys. That is the prediction right there. Charles would have made a mistake in Q1, but the question is whether he can go through, and we're gonna find out right now. Let's go. Yang, as well as Umoja. Boom. They're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. The best decision you have made today, hitting that follow button. And there you go. It's Lewis Hamilton, ladies and gents. Lewis Hamilton, who goes fastest in Q1. Oh my goodness. Well, there you go then. Lewis Hamilton goes fastest in Q1. Uh-oh. Maybe we should have driven with Lewis, guys. Oh my... What am I... Nah, hold up, guys. Just give me uno momento. I'm not flipping into the wall right now. Everybody forget about what the flip happened there. That is a formation lap, bro. What the flip am I doing? Bruh. Oh my god, what are we doing, man? We were wall hugging today as well, guys. We were wall hugging or tree hugging in the flipping WRC rally right here. What the flip is happening, man? Alex City, thank you for the follow as well. What's up, coming? Good to have you here. All right, here we go then. Let's warm up our tires and let's start the lap right here. We go board. What's wrong with me today, man? What the hell? We hit another wall. Lawson gets past as well. We'll let them by and then we'll do our own lap right here. Here we go. Let's do this. Let's flip and do this. Absolute depression for Leclerc in this race. Yeah, maybe that is maybe that would have happened if it were to happen in real life, guys. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get ready! In the meantime, I want to know from you in the chat right here, what position do you think we are going to get in Q1? At the moment, the drivers who would be out are Lando Norris, Isaac Hadjar, of course, Tsunoda is not Tsunoda, that is Isaac Hadjar, Behrman, as well as Fernando Alonso, ladies and gents. Who do you think is going to be out? And where do you think we will qualify in this Q1 session right here? Here we go then, as we get started with our first lap in Q1, what can we do? Ooh, as we break a little bit early, actually. I thought it was the 100-meter board, but it's a 150-meter board. We keep the car rolling as close as possible. And now as we get into the first sector, we're going to try and get as close as possible to the inside here too. A little bit of a drift in that Ferrari. Oh la la caramba, that was a big drift. But we keep it as close as possible to the exit this time around. Do not go wide. Keep it close on the inside here too. And then on the power straight away. What is the lap going to be, or the first sector at the very least? It's going to be fastest compared to anybody, ladies and gents, and that means we might be able to beat right now the lap that Lewis Hamilton put in his Ferrari as well. We go through the middle sector at the moment, and as we go through the middle sector right now, ladies and gents, look at that. It's looking very hooked up, very hooked up. We do not have an infinite amount of battery though, so we need to be careful. We're gonna use a little bit now, but not too much, because we need that little bit of battery for the end of this lap right here. It's another purple sector though, meaning we're quickest of anybody. Can we keep it up right now though? In the last couple of straights, we are a bit low on battery. We might have used a bit too much, and over the line we go very shortly. We are low on fuel, but not low enough to be able to finish this lap. We've just about put enough fuel in to be able to do this lap, and with 0.5 we will go over the line right here right now to finish this Q1 in P1 as well. We're ahead of Lewis Hamilton, ladies and gents, with a 128.3. Boom shaka laka. Put those W's in the chat. Come on now. Okay, P1 for Charles Leclerc, as we, well, that took a while. It took a while to do our first lap right here. We're gonna go back into the pits, and then I think we're gonna get ready to go. I think we're gonna get ready to go for Q2, guys, because if you look at it right here, we're 3/10 away from Lewis Hamilton. At the moment, the ones in the danger zone are Lando Norris, Oliver Behrman, Isaac Hadjar, because of course it's Isaac Hadjar in that Red Bull, not Yuki Tsunoda this season, Fernando Alonso P17, and Liam Lawson P16. You know what? That seems pretty decent. Although Kimi Antonelli, come on now, bro. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Okay. That will be enough. I agree with you. Ladies and gents, let's retire right here, right now, and let's see what we can do. Boom! Let's go, baby. Who is more crazy, TikTok or Twitch, chat? I mean, in the end, we're all humans, so it just depends who decides to join where. It don't matter, guys. Ladies and gents, we're P1 as Lewis Hamilton just got overtaken by Max Verstappen in P2. It seems like, you know, the prediction would be that he's got pretty decent pace here. Lando Norris gets himself up at the P12. And if you look at the ones who are out, oh my goodness. That is crazy! Remember, you're watching the 2026 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix prediction show, where we are predicting what would or what could have happened if the Grand Prix, the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, would have happened. Kimi Antonelli is predicted to have gone out in Q1. Alexander Albon is out. Liam Lawson is out. Fernando Alonso is out. And Oliver Behrman. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, guys, 10 meaning Tom, this is looking very likely. This could have happened in Q1. 1 meaning Tom, hell nah, bro. Hell nah, this flipping. I don't know. It's up to you. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I'm gonna say, I'm gonna give it an 8. Kimi Antonelli can have an off day, guys. He can have an off day. And realistically, F1 is very unpredictable. So Williams, Visa, Cash App RB, Aston Martin, Haas out, and the Cadillacs, of course. I don't think that's a bad thing right there. I think that's a bad prediction. Okay, let's go to Q2 then. We are through as we're driving as Charles Leclerc, but of course a prediction is for every single driver in this race. All right,
Okay,
YT11, Alex
Radio
City,
check.
and Frank Gaming. Boom! Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Hello, man. I'm also from the Netherlands. I love your vids and streams. Keep it up. Guys, you're a legend, man. Thank you so much for the love. I appreciate it, dude. We are gonna go and put this time around a little bit more fuel. In fact, let's put 7 kilos so that we can at least do another lap. I'm just wondering though, should we go and do a lap on the old tires first and then a lap on the new tires? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat. Number 1, if you think, Tom, let's use the old tires first and then the new tires. Number 2 in the chat, if you think, Tom, no, look at them, 8/10 slower. We gotta use the new ones alone. It's up to you. It is up to you. Put it up in the chat. Let's go. Why are you a girl? I'm not a girl. What do you mean? Look at me, bruv. I'm not a geldem. What's that question?
Okay, it's pretty quiet on track. We should consider getting out there now.
New, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. Ooh, lots of number 1s. Okay, we'll get going then. Let's do it on the soft tire right here, and let's see what we can do. In game, I mean, for this one, we're not a girl. That is my career mode that maybe you're referring to. That is the Road to Glory driver career where we're driving as our sister, but that's not what you're watching today, guys. That is Tombina, my sister. That's not me. That is the character we are controlling in our career mode. But you're watching today not the career mode. You're watching the 2026 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix prediction show, where we are predicting what could have happened in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix if the race would have happened. We're driving as Charles Leclerc right here, right now, and we are gonna try to see what we can do if this race were to happen in real life. Of course, very soon we'll be having the Miami Grand Prix, and then we can actually do a prediction race again, because then we can compare it to what is happening in real life. That is going to be great as well. In the meantime, if you're enjoying yourself, then make sure to go and hit that like button already. That would be very, very appreciated. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't hit that like button on the YouTube, boom, hit that like button once. It's the best and free way to support. And on the TikTok, you can spam that flipping like button, man. Oh my goodness, as we almost lose the car. Mayonnaise, take me to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in, good to have you here. Rally was peak yesterday. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Rally was fun. Le Mans Ultimate was fun. It was a really fun day, although it was very tiring. We were actually live for 7 hours on Thursday, guys. We first did 3.5 hours on Le Mans Ultimate, and then we did 3.5 hours on Rally as well. I was pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie, but it was good fun. We can do that more often, but I won't be able to do a double show day every single day, that's for sure. Okay then, let's see what we can do. We are going to go through the last and final corner. Remember, we are on those used tires. The question is, can we put ourselves towards the front right here in this Q2? That is the question. Here we go then. Let's see what we can do. Brake as late as possible. Remember now, at the moment, we are going to be driving around with the old soft tires. Will it be enough to be able to go through to Q2? That is the question as we go through the first sector right now. We are getting as close as possible to the flipping. I think that question answered itself. What the flip? Bruh, we lose the car, and I think that's the tires mainly, guys, but that's not a good sign. We completely lose the car, and that means the second time now, guys. The second... Oh my goodness. I almost crashed into flipping Isaac Hajar in front right there. Of course, Tsunoda is Isaac Hajar. We almost flipping crashed into him. Alright, I think it might be time to go back into the pits right there, put on some brand new tires, and then let's go back out with a brand new tires as well. Charles Leclerc would not be proud. Probably not, no, probably not this performance. But hey, listen, he can have an off day as well. he can have an off day as well. And at the moment, it is not Isaac Hajar, but it's Arvid Lindblad, who is predicted to be P1 in the practice or the qualifying 2 session right here, but it ain't over yet. We're gonna put some brand new tires on the car. We're gonna put the minimum fuel as well. We're gonna accelerate the time all the way to the end, and we'll have one shot to try and qualify on pole. And with all this vibration in the flipping pit lane, I feel like I'm sitting with a vibrator or something like right now. What the flip is this, man? Why is it vibrating so much? Okay, let's get out on track and let's see what we can do. Boom! Okay, you have lost it today. Yeah, we lost the car, guys. Man, oh man. But hey, better to lose it now than in the race, right? You know it. Kenobi! Boom! They're gonna follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Why aren't you playing with the cockpit view? Good question. I got asked many times, but remember, you're not watching a stream, you're watching a show, alright? We are trying to put the best show possible. We're not trying, we're doing, okay? So get a popcorn, get a milkshake, chill back and relax. And to be able to give you the best show, we're driving in the camera view that is able to give you the best view of all the action that is happening on the track. In this game, in the F1 games, this is the preferred camera view for, I think, maybe 80% of people. And I understand the realism is cool as well, but that is not what we're trying to achieve right here. We are trying to get the best show out on there, and that is what we're doing right now. Come on now. We are in P15 with Charles Leclerc, so there's one opportunity to get through. At the moment, if the results would be like they are. It's Bortoletto in P13, who is going to be out in the Audi car. Colapinto out as well. Stroll out too. And Oscar Piastri, who would not be able to go through to Q3 as well. Interesting. At least your car is not vibrating as much as the Aston Martin 26. I mean, to be honest, how much we were vibrating in the garage there, it almost felt like it. Don't blame the tires. I mean, they were 26%, guys. That is quite a lot. It seems like the tire wear around here is going to be quite a lot, ladies and gents. Quite a lot. So we need to be very wary of that one. You're gonna get P5? Alright then, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do right here, right now, ladies and gents, as we are gonna brake as late as possible for the first few corners. We need to make sure we're gonna be hooked up on the track in this lap, because if not, then Charles Leclerc will be starting in P15. One little mistake and it's over, because we have not gotten a lap on the board yet. Here we go then. Come on now. Fully hooked up right now, and look at that. Now that we have the tire on our side, we are very quick. Woo! What is your setup for the race, Tom? If you want to know my race setups, then make sure you click ! setups in the chat. You can check out all the setups I use that are manufactured by Track Titan, which is of course the same app that we use to become better, which we'll be using tomorrow as well. For the E Grand Prix of Saudi Arabia. We'll be doing a 100% race in this race, but also tomorrow for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix or E Grand Prix. So if you want to race with us, tomorrow is your chance. Okay, because we'll be doing a 100% online race at Saudi Arabia. So if you want to do a 100% race as well, be my guest and join in tomorrow. I would love to have you there. But look at this! We have a great lap under ourselves right now. And at the moment, we are purple. And as our engineer says in our ear, we need a great lap, otherwise we are out of qualifying. That is very true. We go through the main straight now, and over the line we go. And that lap, ladies and gents, will put us once again in pole position. Although there's one problem. That ain't pole position again. It's not pole position yet, because we are through to Q2, but we have not been able to do Q3 yet. And there you go, ladies and gents. As you can see, Piastri's out, Colapinto is out, Gasly's out, Stroll and Bortoletto in his Audi. And there has been a bit of a problemo, because Lance Stroll and Pierre Gasly apparently were involved in an incident. So that is a prediction. Remember, everything you're watching right there is a prediction for what would have happened or could have happened in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix if the race would have happened. You can see right here, grid penalty of 5 places for Pierre Gasly and Lance Stroll, because they did some illegal blocking. So that is something that would have happened in this race. That is actually quite interesting, guys. That is quite interesting. We are P1 though, so Norris, Sainz, Arvid Lindblad, Ocon, Hamilton, Verstappen, Hulkenberg, Isaac Hadjar, and George Russell are through to Q3. All right, let's advance and let's see what we can do for Q3 then. And then it's time to get started with the race. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, radio check. Radio check.
So we have an extra set of tires, guys. I'm thinking let's save that new set of tires for the race and let's use the brand new set and let's do 1 lap and 1 lap only. It's just gonna be all or nothing, guys. All or nothing at the end of this qualifying session, and let's see what we can do. How do you get the new liveries? It is a livery mod, ladies and gents. You can get them online if you want to. Just search up 26 season livery mods. Made by Prox Designs. You can download it for your... Bro, why is it vibrating so much? What the flip is this? My goodness. Okay. 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I was almost vibrating outside of the out of the car right here.
Car's ready to go.
Track Titan is fantastic. Yeah, I'm looking forward to using it again tomorrow. In the meantime, ladies and gents, if you're enjoying yourself already here in this qualifying session, then make sure you go and hit that follow button if you have not yet. If you don't hit that follow button today, trust me, you're gonna come back in a year time and you will tell me, Tom, I should have hit that follow button a year ago when I had the flipping chance. Come on now, you have the chance today. Do not miss out. You don't see the big emoji? I do now. I do. Somebody put a flipping RBK, put an emoji with me eating a banana in the chat. Look at that. How do you even do that? How do you make it that big? I have no clue, bro. Twitch is adding things. It's crazy, man. What the flip is that? Okay. With 100 bits. Oh, there we go. I don't even get a notification from that. What the hell? Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Bruh. That is weird. Thank you, man. All right, we go. Ladies and gents, it's time to do the all-deciding lap. Can we challenge for pole? Or will it be Lewis Hamilton? Will it be George Russell? At the moment, Russell is quick. Fastest lap overall. Fastest lap overall.
Fastest lap at the moment.
A 128.6 is the lap we need to aim for. I believe we've been able to do a 28.2 already. So realistically, we could have a prediction right there of Charles Leclerc on the flipping pole position right here. Let's go. Okay then. Ladies and gents, get ready, because this is the last and final lap in qualifying. And then the show is going to get very, very, very tense, because we're going to get ourselves started with the race. Here we go then, as we go all out. We're going to bring as late as possible. 100-meter board, go a little bit deeper, make sure we cut back into the inside, and then straight away utilize all the exit speed that we've got right here. Use all the flipping DRS, or all the battery that, of course, is in the 2026 cars as well. And now, as we get through the first sector, we try to stay as close as possible to the inside of the track. Do not go wide there and hit the curb, because then say bye-bye to your lap. It is Max Verstappen in the meantime. Max Verstappen, who is at the moment the fastest driver on the field. He was able to do a 128.0, so it seems like Red Bull can maybe get their feet back together. If it were to happen here in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. But as we go through the middle sector now as well, we are trying with Charles Leclerc to put the best lap possible. I think Lewis Hamilton has messed up his lap right there, because it seems like Sainz has outqualified him. Hulkenberg is outqualifying. The only one who's not outqualified Lewis Hamilton is Isaac Hadjar in that Red Bull car. Or it says Tsunoda, but that is Isaac Hadjar. At the moment, though, we're purple. Can we be purple as well? In the last sector, too. Oh, la, la. Come on now. Please. Through the last and final turn we go then. As close as possible right here. The DRS will open up straight away. And that means, we used a little bit too much in the battery. We go over the line to be able to set...
Yes. Excellent lap.
What was it? Pole position! Put those W's in the chat, ladies and gents. We, with Charles Leclerc, managed to put the best lap in qualifying. And that means we are going to be starting with a 127. My goodness! A 127.6. P1 at the moment. And that means Max Verstappen P2. Esteban Ocon in the Haas. It would be expected to be P3, Lando Norris P4, George Russell P5, Isaac Hadjar, who of course is Arvid Lindblad in the Visa Ketchup RB in P6, then Sainz in P7, then Hulkenberg P8, Hamilton in P9, and then Isaac Hadjar himself in P10. You know what, guys? I want to know from you in the chat, on a scale of 1 to 10, how plausible would this be that were to happen in real life for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix? A 10 meaning Tom, this is 100% what would have happened. A 1 meaning Tom, this ain't happening, bro. This ain't happening. Don't die on us, bro. Yeah, I was flipping... I had almost the hiccups, bro. Don't need to get the hiccups because of that. I won't be able to talk anymore for today. Okay. Why are you glitching so many times? I don't know, man. I don't know. 1, 11, 3, 4, 1, 7, 4, 4, 3, 5, 1. Okay, I guess maybe the peoples don't think it's gonna happen that much. That is okay, because ladies and gents, it is always a simulation, a prediction. And many times in the past, we can't actually check it this time because the race isn't gonna happen in real life. But still, I thought it would be fun to do a simulation race of what could have happened in this race. But normally, we would be able to fact check it when the actual real life race would happen right afterwards. Because next week or the week after, we'll be doing the Miami Grand Prix, and that is gonna be... of course, happening on the Friday or the Thursday, and then we can check what happens in the race after that. It's time now, though, for 50 laps of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Ladies and gents, get a popcorn, get a milkshake, chill back and relax. It's time to make sure we do a simulation of what could have happened in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix if the race would have happened. And we're gonna have some flipping fun, baby. It's not gonna be a stream. It's going to be a show. Let's go. Let's do it. Sertiv, as well as MPH Mohawk, as well as Not Sean, Nerd Matt, Emmanuel Edits. Boom! Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. It's Jeddah. 23 degrees out on track. It's probably not gonna rain. In fact, it might never rain here. I mean, every now and then, I guess. But 6.1 kilometer long track with 27 turns. This track is such a great track. We all know it for being, well, super quick. One of the quickest tracks, one of the quickest 3 tracks in a straight line. But one thing that you might not know is that this track might not be here forever, because Saudi Arabia is building their very own track called Qiddiya. And, well, if they are done with that track, I am expecting this track to be replaced by Qiddiya. But hopefully we can keep this one, because Jeddah is a very good one. P1 though, for Charles Leclerc, according to the prediction. Verstappen P2, then Ocon P3, then Norris, Russell, who doesn't get pole. That's quite crazy, but hey, listen. Mercedes is not going to win every single race. Hamilton in P9, then it's going to be Isaac Hadjar. And as you can see, Kimi Antonelli was not able to go through to Q2. Not a great qualifying for him, even though in real life he is the championship leader. Okay, so let's see. George Russell in P6 is very unlikely. He would probably qualify on pole alongside Kimi Antonelli. Well, there you go. I guess we'll never know. All right, let's go. It's time for the race strategy, and we have to decide what kind of strategy we want to do. Either we go for the medium soft, where we are gonna go, you know, as long as possible, and then use those soft tires at the end. 13 laps on the softs though, that is quite crazy. As you can see, we already had like 26% of the tires after 3 laps. Or we do medium, hard, medium, where we are going a little bit more conservative, but we at least know what we're doing with the tires. I want to know what you think we should do. I mean, I'm down to do the medium soft as well, guys, because it looks like it's going to be 2 tenths quicker. That's nothing, but it's up to you guys. Honestly, anything is fine. Medium soft, put a number 1 in the chat. Medium, hard, medium, put a number 2 in the chat. It's up to you on the YouTube, on the TikTok, on the Kick, and on the Twitch. Put it up in the chat. I've got all the chats open, so feel free to chat wherever you want to chat. Okay, I see you. I do. Look, in fact, I can show you right now. Pretty cool. On the POV right here. Look at that. The POV camera. Oh la la caramba. The wheel. There you are. There's the grass. Everybody telling me, Tom, hit some grass. Touch some grass. Well, there you go. Let's do this. 1 for medium soft. 2 for medium, hard, medium. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, well, It looks like there's more 2s at the moment, although I see a lot of number 1s as well. A lot of number 1s. Oh la la caramba. Are you in an office or is it a room in your place? This is, well, it's my office, but at the same time, it is also my house. On the left-hand side there, that is where I live. It's quite crazy, but this space right there is about 1/3 of my house. It's a very big space. I'm very, very happy with it. I can literally put anything I want in here, and we have done so. Look at that. We're gonna flip an F1 car in this studio. I'm very, very happy with it. But it's in my house, so that was a kind of a prerequisite, so that I could do my job, which is this, from my house, which is awesome. Okay, ladies and gents, we'll do medium, soft then. That is what you guys were saying, most of you in the chat. So let's put a little bit less fuel. Let's put 52.5 laps of fuel. Then we're not gonna go out with not enough fuel, and then we're gonna go for the formation lap right here as well as I drink my last sip of water because we have a long race ahead of us. Let's go. Verstappen is going to be starting right behind of us. Norris is behind of us. Russell is behind of us too. And guess what? Esteban Ocon, of all the drivers, is very, very close to us as well. I don't know how the flip he got there, but fair enough, bro. Fair enough. Silencer, Sertive, they would follow as well. A warm welcome. If you're joining in at the moment, my name is Tom. It's a pleasure to have you here, and you're watching not just a stream, you're watching a show. This is the 50 laps of the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and this is the prediction show where we predict what could have happened in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix 2026 if the race would have happened. Everything and anything is a prediction for what's to come in the real life race. I know it's nothing is going to happen in the real-life race because we don't have it, but we do this for every single F1 Grand Prix. So if you have not yet hit that follow button, make sure you do. You do not want to miss out the future prediction shows either. For example, the one right after this one, Miami. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. In the meantime, though, it is time to go and get ourselves onto the starting grid. We are driving as Charles Leclerc, but the prediction will extend to anybody and everybody who is in this race. And so far, it's been a pretty crazy qualifying, guys. A pretty crazy qualifying. In the meantime, I want to know from you in the chat as well, on the YouTube, TikTok, Kick, or Twitch, or and. Where are you watching from? We've got the most international chat in the entirety of the world. The most international chat, no cap, it's the truth. Put it up in the chat right now. What country are you from? And you will see for yourself. We have indeed got the most international chat in the world together. I see the UK, I see Poland, Australia, I see Sri Lanka, I see Kenya, Wales, Israel, Albania, Ghana, Croatia, Poland, I see Australia, Germany, Sri Lanka, Algeria, I see Canada, England, I see Bangladesh, New Zealand, Cape Verde, I see Greece, Denmark, South Africa, USA, I see India, Malaysia, Florida, Italy, East Coast USA, I see Spain, Singapore, Austria, Italy. Boom! What did I tell you? All over the world. It's great to be here to not just a stream, but to a show. Ladies and gents, get ready, because I will make sure you will get entertained for the next 50 laps right here. The lights are going to go on for the 2026 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. What could have happened if the race would have happened? Let's find out right here. As the lights go on right now, it is Max Verstappen with a pretty good getaway. And straight away, we are side by side with the guy who has not been able to do an amazing start to his season. It's Charles Leclerc right here on the right-hand side. Verstappen on the left-hand side, though. We're going to try and break as late as possible. And now on the braking zone, Verstappen's going to pop it down the inside. He's going to have just a little bit of a better traction zone. And that means now we try to hang it around the outside, but then we have to brake a little bit, because otherwise we're going to inch him off the track right there. Once again, we're side by side with a very heavy car. And once again, Verstappen pops himself ahead of us. He just about gets the position moved on as he goes super defensive. We have to just about watch out behind of us too, because Lando Norris, ladies and gents, has managed to overtake Esteban Ocon, and he is right behind of us right here. George Russell, who was not able to start all the way at the front of this field at the moment, already knocking on Esteban Ocon's door, and he will be knocking on our door very soon as well. He is coming closer, closer, and closer. But we are coming closer too, and already on lap 1, we're gonna make the move stick right here, and we're up at the P1. Boom, shaka, laka. All right, we're back in P1. Let's go. Ed1, as well as Joe T, as well as Broziu, Dustin, they're gonna follow too, and there we go. Max Verstappen trying to get the moves on. He's gonna go up the inside right here, but we are gonna do a little bit of a different line right here. Oh my goodness, was that smart? I don't know if it was smart, but Verstappen stays out in front, and straight away, the chaos is unfolding. Even though we are low on the battery, that means now we are gonna have a very quick Lando Norris coming. He's gonna go to the outside. We're on the inside, and we are sandwiched just a tiny bit, so if we're smart, we just get out of the move. But all of a sudden, from nowhere comes Lando Norris, and Lando Norris now leads the Saudi Arabian 2026 Grand Prix. We try and get the position back on Verstappen though, and there we are. It's chaos all over, but we're back in P2 right now. Whew. Okay, let's breathe a little bit. Let's breathe a little bit. Oh my goodness. What the flip? Lando Norris, ladies and gents, has overtaken the both of us, and now he leads the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Russell is in P5, we are in P2, and we're holding the fastest lap at the moment with, as you can see on the mini-map, 2 green blips. The Audi car is doing a very good job as well. I think there's much more we can expect from the Audi car in this real-life F1 season, guys. I'm very excited to see what they can do. Mareko, they're going to follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. And now there's an opportunity to send it big time on the car of Norris, but he is not leaving too much space on the inside there, so we have to just about be smart and stay behind right here. Closing though. There will be a lot of straight line speed overtakes here, I think, around the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So we try and head all the way around the outside, but Norris just gets a little bit of a better run right now. We go back to the inside. Norris does not give us ultimate space, although it's just about enough to squeeze through for now. He gets the fastest lap. We stay on the inside, but Lando Norris has the outside, meaning he can brake just a little bit later. We're going to try and do a switchback though to get a better traction zone, and at the moment, the traction zone is ours. A switchback will be able to put ourselves back into P1, and for now, it will indeed. We are back in the lead, ladies and gents. Boom! Okay, let's go. My goodness, this is this is way more exciting than I was predicting right here at the start of this Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, guys. My goodness. Lost Pig, as well as Depag, as well as Abhishek, thank you for the follow as well, as well as Goper Radvin, welcome in. If you have not yet, hit that like button on the YouTube or on the TikTok. That's where you can hit the like button. Then make sure you do. It would be very appreciated if you could do that. It's the best way to support for free. The best way to support for free. At the moment, Norris is right behind. And we are trying to get ourselves in front right here and keep ourselves in front. But we are going to have a lot of pressure because Verstappen is right behind too. And George Russell, I believe, is trying to make an overtake stick now on the car of Ocon because he's still stuck behind. Norris is an easy overtake on us though, so he gets the move done, and we are now down to P2. Let's see what strategy they are doing. Let's see what strategy they are doing. Driver in front.
Lando's ahead of you now. Okay,
what is he doing? To the right inside we go though.
1 minute 33.9.
Which will be the inside. They are saying 3 laps old. What? Hold up. A one-stop! A one-stop, ladies and gents! They're thinking it's gonna be a one-stop for Lando Norris right here as we do a big sand. Oh my goodness, guys. A flippin' one-stop. Huh? Hold up. Lando Norris is predicted to do a one-stop. We have 7% tire wear. Ooh, that's a lot better than expected, guys. Do we go on a one-stop as well? Or do we do the two-stop? I mean, I would be very down to do the two-stop, but If they are doing a one-stop, I wonder, is it only going to be Lando Norris, though? Does he have better tire wear compared to everybody else? Or is everyone doing the one-stop right here? Number 1 in chat, if you think Tom, let's also do the one-stop. Number 2 in the chat, if you think Tom, no. Let's stick with our strategy. At the moment, we have decided together we are doing a medium, soft. I think that's the best strategy, to be completely honest, guys. When did you get side damage? I don't think we have side damage. Vehicle condition.
Systems all looking
No
good.
problemo.
Head down.
No problemo. E-Done, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? And Lando Norris now has gone for the re-overtake, ladies and gents. We're back up into P2. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see if we can get him back. It's going to be a bit of back and forth right there. A bit of back and forth. To the outside we go right now. And we will try and get the move done right here on the curve. Lando Norris once more. And we're back in the lead at the moment. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. I agree. I think we should stay with the two-stop, guys. I think we should stay with the two-stop. Dylan Savage, as well as Chris Fierro. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. All right, let's go. It's best to stick with the original plan if they really do a one-stop. Yeah, I think so. I think so. Here they come, though. It is Lando Norris with a good exit. Verstappen has a good exit as well. And at the moment, Norris goes all the way around the outside to get back to position. Come on now. I just took a trip to the toilet and came back. Great story, bro. Great story, man. Number 1 in chat if you're sitting on the toilet right now. Let's see how many legends there are right here in the chat. Come on now. Best way to watch on the toilet, man. Come on now. I do it all the time. I do it all the time. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1. There you go. Number 1 in chat if it's a number 1. Number 2 in the chat if it's a number 2. At the moment, we are trying to close into Norris. So we go to the outside. We try and cut back to the inside. Focus on the exit. It's getting serious right now. And we have the battery to substantiate an overtake at the moment. Sel Rag, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. To the left hand side we go. To the inside of Lando Norris. Don't go too deep. Oh, he's still there. And still it's side by side. It's a fight all the way. And remember, ladies and gents, you're watching right now the F1 2026 Saudi Arabian. Oh my goodness. No! Oh my goodness, I got damage, I got damage, I got damage. We hit the inside wall and we got damage. Vehicle condition, vehicle condition.
Okay, be careful with the front wing.
No! Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. We hit the side of our flipping front wing, ladies and gents. We hit the side of our front wing. You saw a little bit of a front wing coming up right there. It's a very, very minor tap, though, as we try to challenge with Norris right there. But the front wing is a little bit broken right now. Come on, come on. Norris push you. I don't think he pushed us, but there was not a lot of space right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's a problemo. That's the question, though. The question is, ladies and gents, should we change the front wing then the next time we pit? Yes or no? It's up to you. Let me know in the chat. I think probably it would be smart to do it because we have a long race ahead of us, guys. A lot of time to be lost right here in this race. It's a 50-lap long race, and we're only on lap 6 at the moment. Yes, yes, no, yes, no. Oh, there we go. We're gonna go a little bit deep. Norris gets the switch back. And now it's getting serious with the racing, ladies and gents. We're closing in. It's time to show him who's the flipping boss right there. Norris leads this race. We go to the inside, then go to the outside. Break as late as possible. And now that means we can go all the way around the outside, which becomes the inside for the next one. Making sure we can then get the best traction zone possible as well. We are back in the lead at the moment. And George Russell, who we know is the favorite to win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, is still stuck in P5 right here. Come on now. Come on, come on. For safety then, yes. Okay, let's change the front wing next time we pit. as Lando Norris does the overtake right there. He goes up the inside. Oh, he almost slams into the wall. So we do the switchback right now, and we're side by side with the car of Lando Norris. He goes a bit wider. We go very wide as well, but then we focus on the exit. We get a good traction zone, and now the battles are unleashing in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. If the real life race would have been anything like this, I think we would have all signed up for it, guys. We would have all signed up for it. And we're back in front now, back in the lead. But I can feel that front wing damage, guys. I can feel that front wing damage.
Nice work, mate. That brings you
Wait
off
for the
place.
safety car. There could be a safety car, for sure. Pit stop information. Pit stop information.
11 laps until your pit window opens.
Whew, 11 laps until our pit stop window opens. And now, as you can see on the right-hand side, it's Charles Leclerc. Wait, Verstappen. Wait, what? Verstappen? And Lando Norris, they're both here. Norris and Verstappen are right here with us. Up the inside is Lando Norris now going. And now we don't lose one position, we lose two of them. Verstappen is just about getting overtaken around the outside by Norris. And now we are having to go super audacious too. We can't quite send it once again right here because we will lose our front wing. But it's chaos at the moment. Oh my goodness. Will you watch the Sidemen charity match, Tom? I don't know when that is. Is that today? If it is, then I might, but it might be in like the middle of the day, because if that's the case, I don't think I can watch it, because we will be live during it. Is that happening today, guys, the Sidemen charity match? G Bellinazi, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. 3 p.m. London time. Oh, okay. Oh no, I'll be done with the show at that point. Oh, that's perfect timing, guys. If it's 3 p.m. London time, UK time, we will be done by then. Ronaldo, as well as Dylan and Selrak, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Pit stop information. Pit stop information.
You've got 10 laps until your pit window opens.
Lap
Pit window
18, they will
opens in
want
10
us to
laps.
pit. Do you agree with that one, guys? I think we should do that. I think we should do that. In 10 laps time, we'll have like 30-40% tire wear. We can change the tires for the mediums again. And then also go onto that extra set of mediums. Plus, change the front wing right there today as well. Number one in chat if you will be watching the Sidemen charity match, guys. Who's going to be watching that? I might watch it. I think it's always a lot of fun to watch. See what they've got coming today or this year. I think you know, whenever I don't forget about it, it's happened the last couple of years. Then I see it on YouTube or something. I'll check it on the side. It's cool. It's cool. Norris still leading, ladies and gents. And remember, you're watching the 2026 Saudi Arabian simulation race, where we are simulating what could have happened in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix if the race would have happened. We all know it doesn't, or it's not going to happen this year. We have a little bit of an F1 winter break, or a summer break almost. But we are doing the simulation race anyway. We're doing a prediction race for every single race in real life. So if you're looking for more and you're enjoying yourself today, looking at these predictions, thinking, Tom, I can't wait for the Miami Grand Prix prediction, which we will do before the Miami Grand Prix happens, so you can predict it and, you know, compare it as well. Then make sure you hit that follow button. Because if you don't hit that follow button today, you will come back in a year time and you will tell me, Tom, I should have hit that follow button a year ago when I had the flipping chance. And guess what? A year ago is now, and your chance is now as well. And at the moment, we are sending it right here on the car of Lando Norris, flipping high-fiving the pit board right there too, and we're back in the lead. And guess what? It is the car of George Russell who has lost a little bit of time there, but Lando Norris is not having none of it. He goes a little bit wider, my goodness, goes super late on the brakes, takes the inside, and Lando Norris is back in P1 now. Bro, they are very racy, guys. Very racy. This is crazy. When are you pitting? Lap 18 is our standard pit window. We can decide together when whether that's the right call or not, but we're doing a medium soft strategy. Norris, however, is doing a one stop, so he is most likely gonna go way longer in this race. We have an extra pit stop, but I think that should be more fun as well. Let's see what we can do. A typical Ferrari strategy. Try and undercut. Yeah, that's what we're doing. So Norris is not pitting, guys, anytime soon. He is doing a one stop. We are doing a two stop. So naturally, lap 18 is going to be a lot earlier than Norris will go, right? Driver in front.
Norris just ahead. Push for
there you go.
And the time last lap
Team Eagle, as well as Drav, as well as Nick, they're going to follow as well. Big send on the inside of Lando Norris once more. It's been a 1v1 with him for the entirety of the race, and it seems like that McLaren is predicted to be a lot quicker than we are expecting from them. In the previous races right here. And all of a sudden, even though we had no clue, Max Verstappen out of nowhere tries to get a move on the both of us, and he does so, but we do the switchback because they are tussling with each other. We get the flipping lead once again, and we are the one, even though they were tussling with each other, that gets the biggest advantage. Through goes Leclerc, and ladies and gents, we are back in the lead. The question is for how long, because that DRS is not easy to keep right here. Oi. Okay, still we're leading. Still we are leading. The question is for how long. How many stops does Verstappen do? Driver behind. Let's see if he does the two stop instead.
1 minute 34.8.
34.8. All mediums.
Okay, they've done 10 laps on those tires.
10 laps on those tires.
Okay, we think they've
oh,
got
there you
2
go!
stops
So
remaining.
Max
2 stops remaining.
Verstappen is also doing the two stop, guys. That's going to be very interesting. That is going to be very interesting. So some drivers are doing a two stop. We are doing a we are doing a two stop, but Lando Norris is doing a one stop, and guess what? He's there fighting for the win. So we have a few different strategies here that could go
No need to worry about the time
and win this race.
now.
Here comes Verstappen, here comes Norris. Both of them are going to be very quick on the straight. We try to go for a little bit of a switchback right there, but we get switchback this time around, and Verstappen's back in the lead right now. We try and get back in their slipstream, and now with the DRS, look at that, closing, but Norris is closing even more, so let's try and see if we can follow him while using the battery. Oh my goodness, man, this is crazy. This is crazy. There will be a moment. There will be a moment when there's going to be a mistake, either from us or from them. But we are literally like side by side everywhere, every single lap. Bruh! If you do a two-stop, change the wing. But I suggest a two-stop and no front wing. I think, to be honest... Uh-oh. No! Big moment! And ladies and gents, we lose a position to Sainz as well as Bortoletto. Come on, we gotta get back because we got stuck there on the curb. You saw how crazy that was. We completely bottomed out the car. Luckily, we sent it back on the car, Bortoletto in his Audi. But we're now down to P4. I think we gotta change the front wing, guys, because with the understeer that we're gonna have for the whole race, and with there being more tire wear at the end as well, I think it's only gonna be getting tougher for us to cut through the field. I think we need a perfect car to get to the end of this race. And maybe a little bit of an undercut as well we can do. You can see the turning is just a little bit tougher right there. But the question is, what lap do you think we should pit? Pit stop information.
That's 6 laps until your pit window's open.
Oh, here they come. Here comes Bortoletto, as he is going to try and get a move done on us. He is going to go to the inside, but because we're on the outside, we've got a better traction zone. And now, with Verstappen not getting DRS, we're going to try and take the long way around to do a double overtake right there. A beautiful double overtake with that. And we're back in P2, even after making a mistake. You can see we are very comfortable with this car. And at the moment, Charles Leclerc is back in P number 2, baby. Come on now. Ball and setup, bro. Thank you very much, man. I agree. Every time when I look through the window or when I open the door to the studio, it gives me a smile on my face, man. It is absolutely incredible. And I'm so proud that we got to be able to do this together. It's incredible. And remember, without you, this would all not have been possible. Without your support through the years. I would be, I don't know what I would do, something else. I literally had a supermarket job and I was washing cars. I mean, I was like 19 years old, so it was just my side job. But still, when we started out 5 years ago, or 6 now. My goodness, 6 years ago, man, what the flip? Time's going too quick. Time is going way too quick. At the moment, we are a little bit wide right here as we try to stick with the car of Norris. And you can see behind of us, it's Carlos Sainz now, who's been able to overtake the car of Verstappen. And there's a little bit of a gap, 42 years old, bro, I swear, man. You guys are gonna make me cry at some point, man. Calling me 42 years old. What the flip, man? Bro. Ruthless, as well as Isma. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Norris sees us coming, but he does not want to defend his position. We drift the car through the corner. Norris is still there. He gets the inside done. And at the moment, ooh la la, he just about keeps himself in front. It is getting very, very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. But the aggressivity is not over yet. We go to the inside, which becomes the outside. Norris has an incredible exit though. And he gets back into P1. This race is far from over, especially knowing that we are on a completely different strategy from Lando Norris in front. Let's go. The fact that I joined in here when you were below 20k is wild. Crazy growth. It is pretty crazy, guys. A full year ago, on YouTube at least, we had 20,000 subscribers. Or less than that, a little bit. I think I started the year with 20,000 or something like that. We are at 110 or something now on the YouTube. We haven't grown that quickly on Twitch. On Twitch, I think we were like 100,000 already last year. And we are still, we are like 114 or something. But the YouTube has gone very quick. In fact, the TikTok has gone rapid as well in the last year. It's been insane. It has been insane. But that doesn't mean I just started a year ago. No, no, no. We've been going at it for 6 years, guys. For 6 years now. It's been pretty crazy. Crazy story so far. All right. At the moment, we are getting close to a pit stop, ladies and gents. I want to know from you in the chat right here. What lap do you think we should pit for the mediums again? We're doing medium, soft, and Verstappen is closed in once more. Where is Russell though? He's losing positions. He is losing positions. This lap, 18, 17, 19, 20, 20. No, guys, I asked what lap are we pitting, not guess what my age is. 19, 20, 18, 22, 19, 20. Crazy, bro. Ruthless Tragedy. Take the follow as well, guys. We're a little bit slow. We're a little bit slow. We are trying to close in right here to Lando Norris. What can we do? I still remember when you didn't have that fabulous motion rig. That wasn't that long ago, guys. We've only had the F1 car and the Simex Pro for a year now. A year. In fact, it's now almost a year and 1 month. Almost the anniversary last month, guys. Pretty crazy. It's only a small portion of our career. But don't worry. It's only going to become more crazy and more crazy as we go now. I can tell you one thing. I'm not going to stop innovating, that's for sure. So make sure you follow, because you don't want to miss all the innovations that we will do to make the show even cooler in the future. Trust me. We ain't done innovating, baby. That is always what I did and always what I will do. I will make some cool stuff happen in the future, once again. Tom will do a show from the Artemis rocket next year. Hey, listen, man. I keep telling you, but I have one dream. And one dream already happened, that is to drive an F1 car. But besides that dream, that happened already. I have a dream to go to space someday. I mean, that would be insane. But it would happen. It will happen. I will make it happen. Lucky Luke, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. It's lap 16. We're gonna think about pitting soon, ladies and gents. We got to think about pitting soon. Bro looks like a 30-year-old. I swear, man. I swear. I'm catching strays everywhere. I have never heard of a 25-year-old getting so much strays. Catching so many strays, people thinking he's a flippin' uncle or whatever, bro. Why me, bro? Why me? Why flipping me? Oh, bit of a touchy. Ladies and gents, soon we will pit. The pit stop window opens soon. Pit stop information.
And your pit window opens in 2
SpaceX
laps
is
time.
making it possible for normal people to go to space soon. 100%. 100%. I would love to do that. Someday in my life. I'm gonna work for it. It'll be great. At the moment, though, we're still closing into Norris, and now we're gonna go for a big sand. Oh, a huge sand. Little bit of a touchy there then. His front tire touched our rear tire, and now Norris closes. We'll have to go very late on the brakes, but can't go too late because Norris will try and... Oh my... What? There is zero grip in that section, but Norris did end up being able to go and get the position back right there. It's Lewis who just pitted, by the way. Do we do an undercut as well? Or do we get risk? Do we get a big risk of them undercutting us, ladies and gents? Number 1 in the chat. If you think, Tom, let's pit 1 lap early compared to our pit stop strategy. Number 2 in the chat. If you think, Tom, no, stay out for now. Do you watch Kai Cenat? He's not streamed in like half a year or something, no? So I guess no. I don't think he's done any streams in the last year. Dura, taking the follow as well. What's up? 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. 1 to pit this lap. 2 to stay out, another lap right here. Remember though, a few drivers are pitting now, and they are probably gonna undercut us right here. Where are you from? I am from the Netherlands, ladies and gents. Born and raised. And you're watching me right now from in my own studio in my house in the Netherlands as well. Lando Norris stays out, but he's doing a 1-stop. He is doing a 1-stop, ladies and gents. We are going to go to the left-hand side, then to the right-hand side. We're going to bring as late as possible. Try and do a little bit of a switchback, cut back to the inside, then cut back right here too, and then on the exit. Look at the speed we've got compared to Norris. We put ourselves alongside, squeeze into the inside, then cut back to the outside, go super wide, almost too wide, and we're back in the lead, ladies and gents. Boom shakalaka. Okay, so you are a Max fan. If you're from the Netherlands, that does not have to mean that you are a Max Verstappen fan, guys.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels will start falling
I am
away
not necessarily a fan of anybody. That doesn't say... That's not negative. But I am, well, I wouldn't say a neutral viewer, but I'm not necessarily that I support one driver or one team or anything like that. I like watching Formula 1 because of all the chaos and all the crazy different, you know, storylines. I hate everyone equally, exactly. No, I love them all equally. That's how we put it. Come on now. It's lap 18. And ladies and gents, we can pit right now or risk getting undercutted. I think we got to do it now. Otherwise, we do not have enough time anymore to make up. Number 1, if you think we should pit this lap. Number 2, if you think we should stay out longer. Surely we pit this lap, right? Surely. Here he comes. Here comes Norris. Oh, not quite. He decides to stay out. I think he knows we're going to go into the pits. We are on 40% tire wear. We want to change the front wing as well. And here comes Lando Norris then overtaking. You guys all saying number 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay then, into the pits we go. We're going to do our undercut compared to Norris. An extra pit stop, and the team, the Ferrari team, is going to change our front wing while we're at it. And I'm not going to lie, this seems pretty quick right here. Come on now, Gary. Boom! Beautiful! That was great. That was very quick, guys. Very quick. But we did get overtaken in the process by Lewis Hamilton. Come on now. Let's go.
All right, we'll be doing one more stop today.
Let's go.
Strategy.
Woo! Mr. No Commentary, as well as Yura Milner, as well as Isaac, Dimitri. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? If you're enjoying yourself right now, then make sure you go and hit that like button on the YouTube as well as the TikTok. That would be much appreciated. It would really help a lot. It really would. It really would. A simple click on the button on the YouTube suffices. And on the TikTok, you can spam that like button. It would be very appreciated. Anyway, a warm welcome in. My name is Tom. It's a pleasure pleasure to have you here, watching not just a stream. No, we don't do streams, baby. We do shows. So get a popcorn, get a milkshake. Hey! Hey! Calm him down. Calm him down. I know you are excited, okay, for the show, but calm him the flip down. You do not have to suck on that milkshake like that. At the moment, we are trying to go and do the undercut, even though we did get undercut by a few drivers. Come on now, let's go. Is the car setup really necessary for that setup? No. But, guys, have you ever had fun in life doing just the necessary? Well, maybe yes. But the fun in life is when you do the unnecessary. Come on now. You know what? That's some philosophical stuff right there. That is crazy. What the flip? I feel like Justin Bieber, the philosopher right there. That's crazy. It is the truth. The fun in life is not in the necessary. It's in the unnecessary. Okay. Crazy. Philosophy in the Tom Show. Ladies and gents, at the moment we are pushing like crazy, and you can see that because we have closed in over 2 seconds last lap alone, and we are so close with the other car in front. Come on now, Agent Zeppi right up with the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Come on now, can we go and do an overtake soon? We got the 2 Audi cars with a big undercut on us. The Mercedes is right up in front as well, and they did a big undercut too, guys. They could maybe win this race. When are we gonna have an actual pit crew in the studio, Tom? That's a great idea, guys. I'm writing that down somewhere. I'm gonna hire an actual guy called Gary. Gary, the pit stop guy, and I'm gonna make him change my tires in real life. That would be hilarious. Maybe someday, you never know. I need more sponsors for that, exactly. At the moment, Bortoletto is in P12, getting overtaken by us, and now Hamilton is also defending hard, by the way, defending very hard, but also under big pressure by us. We're overtaking the both of them, and at the moment, we're up at the P11. My favorite number, baby. Come on now, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Gary on the wheel gun. Yeah. Come on, baby. Shout out my boy Gary. Rice Balls, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Has he boxed yet? Yes, we have boxed. However, a few drivers in this race are doing a one-stop. And if you're wondering, Tom, what is the purpose of this race? You're watching the 2026 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix simulation race, where we are simulating what could have happened in the Saudi Arabian 2026 Grand Prix by doing the race ourselves if the race would have happened, okay? We always do this for every single race when there's a real life race happening, and even though this race is cancelled, you know it, we're still doing it regardless, because why not? But if you're not wanting to wait and you're excited for the Miami Grand Prix as well, then make sure you hit that follow button, because we are going to be doing a prediction show ahead of the Miami Grand Prix as well. And for that one, we can actually compare the results, because of course everything that happens in this race is a prediction for what's to come in real life. Let's go. Then why is there a kick Sauber? That is Audi. Look at that. That is Audi. But of course, we are still a little bit restrained in what we can do. We do not have the Cadillac cars on the grid, but we do have all the 2026 liveries. As you can see behind, it still says kick, but it is the Audi livery at least, because we're waiting for the 2026 DLC. But we have the 2026 liveries on the game. I have done an unofficial livery mod, so at least it looks like it. Here we go. And we are simulating the 2026 race, of course, in the whole season. But once we get the game, it's going to be a whole lot easier to predict it in real life. Verstappen is just pitted, ladies and gents, and he has come out in P8 right there. So he pitted as well, but we changed our front wing. And we still just came out right behind. We got George Russell now leading maybe here, fighting for the lead here. Soon with Verstappen and us, but we are gonna go and do a little bit of a different line. Russell on the hard tires. What can we do? Is he on all tires? He might be on all tires. Driver in front.
That's Russell just ahead. Push for the position. Okay, they're on fresh hards.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
We think they've got one more stop. They've got some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, Russell has a mechanical issue, ladies and gents. So if this race would have happened, Russell would have had a mechanical issue in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Oh, and we just about get the overtake done now on the car of Verstappen. We get a move done as well on the car on Antonetti as well. And we are up at the P7 now, just trying to get to the front. Oh la la, oh la la. On a scale of 1 to 10, ladies and gents, how much are we busting right now? Come on now. An 11. Fully bust out. A 1, meaning Tom, what a flip. You absolutely... Okay, I see how it is. Paco's taking a follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. And as Verstappen with his hard tires is going to overtake the car of Antonelli. It's going to be very interesting how this will go because we're on different strategies. Well, legend, how you doing? Welcome. As Tom from Timu coming in hot with the 5 gifted subs on the flippin' Twitch. Ladies and gents, can we get a flippin' W in the chat for Tom from Timu, coming in with the 5 gifted subs, and with those 5 gifted subs solidifies himself once again. He knows it on the weekly leaderboard of the gifted subs on the Twitch. That means boom shakalaka, 7 gifted subs, I believe. Is it 7 gifted subs? That is crazy, man. Thank you so much, Tom from Timu, for your support, bro. Now remember, without you guys, I would not be able to do what I love doing. I nearly lost my 5-week #1 streak. There you go. There you go. Let's go. I think the creators of the F1 game will fill in all the mess that is introducing the electric. I don't think so, guys. I actually said this yesterday to another creator. Personally, the way that the F1 25 game works, it's actually, you might not realize this, but the way that online racing works, where you can really like use the battery and stuff, it's almost identical, minus the super clipping, compared to what you have in the 2026 real life season. This battery with the percentage and everything almost already works like what we have in 2026. I don't believe, and I'm going to be completely honest with you, that the F1 26 DLC is going to be a whole lot different in terms of how to drive compared to what we have already in F1 25. And that is not because I think they're lazy and they're not going to introduce it, but that's just because I think how F1 25 already works is almost like what we have in real life. Because if I'm on 0% battery, I lose so much pace. It's just gonna be a little bit different, but it's gonna be very easy to understand in the game. And I think compared to real life, in the game they're gonna have a much easier time with making it an enjoyable experience to drive. That's what I believe. Oh, hold up! And people are pitting! People are pitting! It's halfway through this race. Lando Norris, ladies and gents, is 10 seconds ahead of us. And at the moment, we are up into P #2. #1 in the chat, by the way, if you think Tom, I agree with you. #2 in the chat, if you think Tom, I do not agree with you, broski. I think it makes a lot of sense. If you know what the F1 25 game is like with the battery and how to drive with it, and also how the racing online works and how you can make a difference in overtaking and everything, then the battery is absolutely crucial already. And I think that is not going to be any different for the 26 DLC. There's going to be a minor adjustment with how quickly it drains and how quickly it regains as well. But besides that, there's not going to be that big much of a difference than what we have in F1 25 already. So I think the F1 26 DLC or F1 26 regulations in the game is actually not going to be that bad. I think it's going to be quite fun. If you compare it to F1 25, I don't think it's going to be a huge difference. At the moment, we have 9.1 seconds. Yes, the cars will probably feel a little bit different, but let's see. I'm pretty excited for it. Grant Mist as well as P. Flauenbaum as well as Nick. They will follow as well. And Becken T. Pacos TV coming in home. After the follow earlier, he said, you know what, Tom? Have my flippin' Twitch Prime. Yes! Boom chakalaka! And it ain't over yet. Because Michael comes in hot with the 5 gifted subs. My goodness, Michael, thank you so much for the very kind 5 gifted subs. Bro, I don't know what to say to this, man. Thank you so much. That means we have another competitor in the flipping weekly leaderboard right here. P2 for Mr. Michael coming in with the 5 gifted subs right there as well. Michael, you're a legend, bro. Thank you so much. Absolute G, man. Why not for me? I like it. Alpha, Rix, as well as Grant, taking the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. At the moment, Lando Norris, ladies and gents, who is on that one stop, has just pitted. And we are now in P1. The question is though, oh la la caramba, how much longer do we have until we pit right here? Pit stop information, pit stop information.
You've got 11 laps until your pit window opens.
Wow, okay. 11 laps until our pit stop window. Norris has come out behind of us. That's great, by the way. That is flipping great. And we will have one more pit stop. Lando Norris does not. What do you think, Tom, of Ben cheating on you with Gillen? I mean, he's not cheating on me, don't worry. But, yeah. I mean, I hate him for it. I hate him for it. Absolutely, man. Never again. Never again with this guy. Nah, I think it's great. Everybody loved the team at Marduk and Alex Gillen co-op career. So I'm happy they get to reenact the awesome, I mean, toxic relationship that they have gone. They love each other and hate each other at the same time. It's great. All right, let's go. 3.2 seconds. 50 laps is insane. I know, I am kind of insane, guys. But you're watching not just Danny's flipping show today. You're watching the Saudi Arabian 2026 simulation race, where whatever happens in this race is a prediction for what's to come in a real life race. I know it's not gonna happen. I know it's not gonna happen. But we are still predicting what could have happened if the race would have happened. And at the moment, we are P1 with Charles Leclerc, because we're driving with Charles Leclerc right here today. The question is, can we get to the end of this race? Well, with this tire, no, because we have to do one more pit stop. But the question is, can we win it? Even though Lando Norris is in P5. Rinse and repeat. In the meantime, keeping the hype train alive. Thank you so much, Rinse and Repeat, for coming in with the tier 1 for the 7 months as well. I appreciate it, man. He's calling me Tom, the 35-year-old flying Dutchman. Guys, how old do you think I am? If you look at my face right here, come on, and everything, how old do you think I am? If you say something, I can ban you, okay? I have the power. 42 plus VAT. All right, you know what? Don't put it in the chat. I take it back. Don't put it in the flipping chat. Never mind. Never flipping mind. Forget that I asked it. Flipping forget that I asked it. You know what though? At the same time, it's promising. It's very promising, you know, because I am 25 years old, but that proves, because all of you guys are saying, oh, 30, 40, 30, 30, 38, 39, 45. Bro, what the flip, man? But that proves that if I am 40 years old, you know, when I am 40 years old in 15 years time, you know, at least you would still watch me. And that is great. You know what? I will flip and take it, because that is always a big question, you know, when you're a content creator. Do the people still think you're cool? Well, right now I am cool. It is just what it is, you know. It is just what it is. I'm in the flipping the fire of my life, 25 years old. But in 15 years, maybe not so much, but you still think, Tom, even though you look like you're 40 years old, I like you still. That's great. That is great. And as Michael comes in with the flipping follow as well. Michael was like, you know what, Tom? I'm not gonna follow yet. I'm gonna hit you with the 5 gifted first before following. You know what? I like people like Michael. Be like Michael, guys. Come on now. Thank you very much, Michael. Oh my god! Lando Reese is gaining massive amounts of time, ladies and gents. Massive amounts of time. That's crazy. There you go. He's in P5, 8 seconds behind now. And Lewis Hamilton is trying to hold him back at the moment. Wagga, wagga, wagga. It's Cal 37-0. Coming in hot with the tier 1 as well. Cal, thank you so much for your very kind tier 1 for the very first time as well. Thank you, bro. That is very kind of you. All right, let's go. Are you playing with the 2026 cars? No, these are the 2025 cars, but we have the 2026 liveries enabled so that we can at least, you know, make it look like it's 2026, because of course we are simulating a 2026 race instead. Is it against bots? Yes, we're driving a single player against 110 AI maximum difficulty, but tomorrow we're doing this exact track online, and you will see this race is going to be a whole lot different tomorrow. If you'd like to join in for that one as well, feel free. Tomorrow we're doing a 50-lap long race called the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and anybody and everybody is welcome to join. So if you'd like to join in, tomorrow is your best bet. I would love to have you there. Do you think the batteries are trash? No, I don't think the batteries are trash, but they definitely do have to make some adjustments to make it better. I mean, I don't think batteries in itself are a bad thing. I don't think it's bad, but the way that they're being used and the amount of emphasis that there is on the batteries compared to the engine is too much. It's too much. But I don't think the batteries are bad, guys. But obviously we know that in this real life season it's a bit too much. We know it is. So let's see. I'm enjoying your content for so long, so I got itchy, not subscribed already. Keep up the good work, Tom. Cal, you're a legend, man. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the kind words. Listen, first time chatter, but Broski's been enjoying the content for so long, man. That is awesome, Cal. You know, there's so many people that just watch, they don't chat. But every now and then it's nice to have a bit of a reaffirmation that you guys are enjoying it too. Thank you, man. It's really kind. Thank you. Shane coming in hot with the 200 bits right here. Thank you very much, Shane. Oh, I'm getting treated right here, guys. Come on now. The peoples are loving it. Oh, the only one who's not loving it is the flipping Williams. Who the flip is that? It is Carlos Sainz, who was battling at the front earlier on. He said bye, 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 bye. See you later. Carlos Sainz is not able to go until the end of the race, and he's the only driver who got DNF in this race so far. Remember, we are doing the prediction show, so whatever happens in this race is a prediction for what could have happened if the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix would have happened. I'm kind of shy. Don't worry, man. Don't worry at all. You don't have to chat. You know what? I appreciate everyone, whether you're chatting, whether you're watching, whether anything, but, you know, I do really appreciate the kind words. And if you are enjoying yourself, you know, shout out to you, man. Or girl. It really means a lot. It really does. It really does. KHJJK, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? The internet is a beautiful, beautiful place. You can get lots of positivity. I mean, there's also a lot of negativity, you know. It's not an easy place, you know. I will say, I don't have an easy day every day. That's for sure. There's a lot of negativity that comes my way. But the positivity outweighs it by a lot. Absolutely a lot. And it really means the world. It really, really means the world. You know, I would be lying if I said that mentally this was the easiest job I could ever have. Because it's not. Sometimes it's not easy. But because you get a lot of negativity at you. But absolutely, the positivity outshines that. And sometimes I just need to realize that. But it really means the world. Baxter Gaming, it was Brad Wilson. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Let's go, let's go. 1.8 seconds and Verstappen is closing in just a tiny, tiny bit. In fact, a lot at the moment. He is 1.8 seconds behind right here. Come on now. Big lurker, been enjoying LMU too. I love to hear it. Thank you, man. Guys and girls, if you don't know yet, I have updated my website. So for those of you who would want to know when I'm live, on tom.net/schedule or /, I don't know which slash is the correct one, but you can check out my schedule from now on. You can put it in your Google Calendar, you can put it in your Apple Calendar if you'd like to, so that you can literally just look at your calendar and you know when we're live. But if you just go to tom.net/schedule, you can check out my schedule. Normally every Sunday I put the schedule in for the rest of the week, so you will know exactly what to expect for the week to come. But yeah, I haven't put the schedule in yet for next week, but I hope it works well for you guys. I think it's a lot easier to just see when we're live, so let's see. All right, let's go. 1.5 seconds. We're still in front, but look at Lando Norris, ladies and gents. I think Verstappen is just a little bit quicker than us at the moment. We are getting a little bit of tire wear in the car, a little bit of tire wear on the tires, and Verstappen now only 1.5 seconds behind right here. He is closing. In fact, it's down to 1.0 seconds at the moment. What time zones do you have the schedule on? It's in your time zone. So as long as you're not running a private window or something like that, so that the website knows what time zone you're watching on, it's going to be in your time zone. And if you're not quite sure, on the website, if you go on that schedule page, at the bottom of the schedule, you can see what time zone it is on when you're checking it out. So if it's not on your time zone, you can double check it on the bottom. Alexandras, what is vital Wicker? Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Why are we predicting a race that is not gonna happen, Tom? Because we are predicting every single race that is happening in real life, and we figured let's not do a prediction race here, but we call it the simulation race. So we are predicting what could have happened in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. We all know it's cancelled. If the race would have happened, so you know, no F1, we're not gonna do it. Come on now, we're gonna do it anyway. Let's go. 7/10, it's Max Verstappen, who now is successfully closed into us. So the battle, ladies and gents, is unfolding once more. We've saved up our battery to be able to stay in front, but now here comes Max Verstappen to try and initiate once again the battle in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. It is lap 33 out of 50, ladies and gents, and I think in 4 laps or something, we are going to be pitting soon right here. And there he goes. There's Max Verstappen. Verstappen goes into the pits, and the last 16 laps for him then will be on the mediums, I think. We, however, have decided together at the start of this race that we are going to go on the soft tires. Now, we need to do the best laps possible in the next couple laps, because if we don't, we are not going to be able to gain a full pit stop on the car of Lando Norris right here. I hope we can do it. Ladies and gents, number 1 in chat if you think, Tom, it's time to lock in right now and really try to gain time on Lando Norris right here. Your flow state is phenomenal. Come on now. We live in a flow state. Alirio Jose, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Come on, let's go. Oh, drifting all over. I tried to add it to my Apple Calendar. Doesn't work? Really? Let me know if it doesn't work. Keep me updated, guys, because for me it does. I want to make it as easy as possible for you guys. Antonio, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. What is the AI level? It is 110 AI. Maximum difficulty. 0 assist. Nada nachos. 0 nada nachos. If you want, I can take a look at it. Yeah. That would be great.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window.
He's my personal coder. My personal coder. Broski codes everything, man. He can code my lunch, everything. He can code it all. Oh my goodness, guys. We're up to 5.4 seconds right now. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Can you do an online race after all of this with viewers? Not today, but tomorrow, ladies and gents. If you're excited to watch something like that, then you gotta be back. Because tomorrow we are gonna be doing the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, where we are gonna head online 50 laps long, and we're gonna be driving, well, with you. Anybody can join, so feel free to do so tomorrow for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, where we'll be doing an online race with, well, 19 others. There's probably going to be 100 people trying to join, so you got to be there from the start, otherwise you won't be able to join. It'll be filled up very quickly. Let's go. Come on, come on. It works here on my iPhone. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I thought it would. I thought it worked. Maybe it's a bit random. Zek Blauvel, as well as Pauji. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. 5.4 seconds. And now we're gaining just a little bit of time to Norris. Ladies and gents, number 1 in chat, everything we can win this race. We're pitting soon. Number 2 in the chat, everything Tom. We ain't winning nothing. Pit stop information. Pit stop information.
Okay, your pit window opens next lap.
Next lap. We need to gain basically 15 seconds on Norris. Max speed. Kel. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. As well as Chiska. What's up? The best decision you have made today. Ladies and gents, if you have not yet hit that follow button, make sure you do it. If you don't do it, then first of all, you suck. But second of all, you will come back in a year time and you will tell me, Tom, I should have hit that follow button a year ago when I had the flipping chance. Come on now. I believe you should commentate the F1 races, Tom. I mean, maybe someday. I think honestly, like, I will have enough energy to do what I'm doing right here for a long time, right? At least 10 years. I'm very excited to continue doing this for a long time. But at some point, I will start to, you know, become old. And no, even though you guys think I'm 40 years old, I'm 25. I've got many years in me, okay? But at some point, you become older. Maybe at that point, you know, it's time to see if we can do something with real-life Formula 1. I think it would be great. I've got a long career ahead of me. It's a career path. Come on now. But not yet. Not yet.
We're gonna box this lap.
They want us to pit this lap, ladies and gents. They want us to pit this lap for the softs. Do you agree? 13 laps until the end. We got to keep fighting. And at the moment, we're losing time to Lando Norris. So I think it might be the perfect time to pit right here, guys. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Number 1 in chat, everything Tom. Let's do it this lap. Number 2 in the chat. If you think, Tom, let's stay out a little bit longer. I'm not gonna lie with you, though. I think we should pit this lap because 13 laps until the end. We will have to gain a lot of secondas. To be able to win this race compared to Lando Norris. I think it's time to go full Bazonga mode right here. Jonas, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Hank is retiring in 10 years. I mean, that's the thing, guys. With a career like what we are doing right here as a job, this is not something I can do until I'm 67, I think is the retirement age now. I think when I'm gonna retire, it's maybe like 70 years. So, in the Netherlands at least, 70 years for retirement.
Box.
I'm not gonna be able to do this until I'm 70. Definitely not. You guys think we're gonna pit? Okay then! Box this lap! Box this lap!
Pitting this lap.
We're pitting. We're doing it, ladies and gents. We're doing it. We're doing it right here. We're doing it. Brand new soft tires. Brand new soft tires into the pits. We're going to be right behind coming out of Lando Norris. And we'll have to make up a lot of time right here to win this race. The question is, can we do it?
Okay, let's
Boom!
go.
Come on, hurry.
Faster than we were expecting.
Hurry! Have you never seen Tactical Grandma play Call of Duty? True. True. No, oh, you know what? No, you're absolutely correct. But have you ever seen Tactical Grandma play the F1 game in an F1 simulator with motion? No. She's sitting on her flipping bum, okay? She's sitting on her bum, not flipping, moving around like a roller coaster right here. I think if I'm 70 years old, like Tactical Grandma, I'm gonna break my flipping back if I do this. I won't ever get in this car and out again. Invite her over and we will see. Hey, yo, that's a good content idea, guys. Tactical grandma drives into... I mean, although it's a great idea, guys. You know what the grandmas want with me. Every time we walk the streets, the grandmas come up to me. They say, oh my god, Tom, I watch all of your shows. You are so sexy. I would love to go and go on a date with you. Hey, calm down, granny. All the time. So maybe tactical grandma not so smart to do that. Maybe it will become dangerous for me in there. I can confirm I was the grandma. There you go. There you go. Okay, ladies and gents, let's get serious right here. Number 1 in chat if you think it's time to go and get serious. We are 11.6 seconds behind of Lando Norris driving as Charles Leclerc in this simulation race for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix today. It's time to go all out in the last 11 laps. And guess what? My favorite number is number 11. So we are gonna try and push as hard as possible with one aim. And that aim, ladies and gents, is going to be to beat Norris. And guess what? Another prediction. What the flip! Oscar Piastri gets a 10-second penalty. I don't know what the flip he has done, but Oscar Piastri in P4 right now with McLaren expected to do pretty decent. Oscar Piastri with a penalty right here then. My God, you know what, guys? I'm very disappointed that we're not gonna have this race because if this simulation race was anything to go by compared to real life, this would have been a fire flipping race with the chaos that we've had. But the chaos ain't over yet, because as you can see, we are purple in the first sector. We are gonna be purple in the second sector. We're gonna be purple all the way, and if we don't watch out and we keep pushing like that, the balls will be purple as well soon. Come on now! Let's utilize. Oh, yellow flag somewhere. Please, no safety car. Please, no safety car. Pierre Gasly! Pierre Gasly is...
serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
What did I just say?
What did I just say? We need to keep a positive delta here.
Oh my goodness. Virtual safety car. And that's the worst kind of safety car you can get, guys. The worst kind of safety car you can get, because we cannot close in while the virtual safety car is out. And this is going to lose us a lot of time. Ay, 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 ay. You chuga. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? In the meantime, if you're enjoying yourself right here, then make sure to go and hit that like button. Hit that like button on the YouTube. Just boom once. And on the TikTok as well. That will be very appreciated. We're a little bit low on the delta, guys. Although... No, we're fine. And we're back underway, but it's 10.4 seconds to the car of Norris. Bro was cheating under the virtual safety car. Never mind. 7.4 now, 7.0, 6.8, and we have gained a massive heap of time. All of a sudden, what the flip? Look at us, 6.2 now. All right, let's go. Your fault, you said safety car, not virtual safety car. True, we should have said. Please, no virtual safety car. Otherwise, he would have gotten the safety car. That would have been great, actually. That would have been great for us. Yeah, Nino, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? 5.4 seconds to go, ladies and gents, with 10 laps to go in this race. Do you believe we can win this? On a scale of 1 to 10, a 10 meaning Tom, we are winning. A 1 meaning Tom, you are definitely not winning, Tom. You flipping. Suck. Okay then. You didn't have to say it like that. What is it? A 2, a 10, an 11, a 9, an 8, a 10. A 9, an 11, a 10. Okay then. As long as you believe, I believe as well. Ladies and gents, these last 9 laps are going to be epic because we are chasing Lando Norris. I can see him. I can smell him. Lando Norris has just pooped his pants. Oh my goodness, I can smell the rotten fish from yesterday. Lando Norris farting all over the place. Very scared. Of course, I understand. You see Charles Leclerc behind you, getting closer, and closer. Of course you get scared. Of course you're farting with a bit of wet farts all over the place. Come on now. I think closing in will be one job done, but the second job will be overtaking and then driving away into the sunset. That is going to be the tough job. I think we're going to have a battle all the way until the end of the race. Can you shout out my boy Lachlan? What's up, Lachlan? Lachlan, Lachlan, Lachlan. Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. What's up, Lachlan, bro? Sorry, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking there. My bad. Shout out Lachlan, man. It's a great name. Lachlan. What am I doing? Okay, anyway. We are gonna go and close in to the cart in front right here, right now. What can we do? What can we do? When I say that name, I just think of Alagi. Shout out Lachlan, man. You're a legend. Mr. Something, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in. Good to have you here. Let's see. The tires might be worn out towards the end. Could be, for sure. At the moment, we got the tires still. But the question is, can we get to the end? Your fastest lap is gone? What? Who took it? Fastest lap overall. Fastest lap overall.
Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute.
What is your AI? It is on 110 AI. Maximum difficulty, ladies and gents. We now have 2.5 seconds to go. And we're closing into the cart in front. F1 26 ain't out, bro. You're absolutely correct. You're watching F1 25, however, with the 2026 DLC, no DLC, 2026 unofficial livery mods installed, okay? Where we are putting on just the liveries and we're simulating the F1 2026 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix by doing the race ourselves. And of course, we are yet to wait still for the 2026 DLC, but we have the 2026 liveries on with the unofficial livery mod to make it at least look like the 2026 cars, right? Because we're still waiting for the DLC to come out. But we are simulating the 2026 race, of course, because this was a race that was happening, but unfortunately it did not end up happening. And we are predicting what would have happened if this race happened in the end. And at the moment, it is a Lando Norris fight versus Charles Leclerc here, guys. A Lando Norris fight versus Charles Leclerc in the latter end of this race. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be very close here at the end because we're starting to lose a little bit of pace because we are on the softs, we're getting tire wear, and the guys in front of us are on the hard tires. Come on now! What is the AI rating? It is 110 maximum difficulty, ladies and gents. You need to put a halo in your cockpit, Tom. I don't think, I mean, unless you don't want to see my face. But if I were to put a halo on here, you couldn't see me. So if you subtly want to tell me, Tom, I don't like your face, put a halo on the car, then fair enough. Okay, fair enough. But you can also just say it straight up to me, you know? I'm Dutch. You can say anything straight up to me. You don't like me? I'd rather have it, you say it like me. Say it to me like that. And not, you know, sweet talk it like that. Come on now. Pika Paul, as well as Carlos, as well as Mr. Something. Thank you for the follow as well. What's up? The Tom livery on top. Oh, yeah, baby. We're almost there with 6 laps to go. Like I said earlier, closing in will be one job done, but overtaking will be another. It's Piastri now in P3, who's done an incredible race, but with his 10-second penalty, he will be overtaken. And at the moment, it would be Arvid Lindblad. I know it says Hajar, but of course, it's the 2026 race. And in that car, that was Hajar's car in 2025, that is Arvid Lindblad. So Arvid Lindblad expected, ladies and gents, to get P3 if this race were to happen. For now, at least. For now. There's a big group of cars over there. Let's go. Come on now. I'm watching this having the worst wheel ever. Hey, man. I started out with a controller. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Lewis Hamilton, ladies and gents. Lewis Hamilton has retired in lap 44, and that means, oh my goodness, that is meant to be. LH44 retires in lap 44. Lewis Hamilton. If this race were to happen, I guess for the Lewis Hamilton fans, I guess you're lucky that this race didn't happen, because Lewis Hamilton would have retired. And now finally, the DRS is ours. The battle can unfold. It's 5 laps in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, and Lando Norris is ready to go and defend us. Here we go. Let's do this, baby. It's time to attack, and it's time to overtake like a fruit ninja. Fruit ninja. Our engineer told us Lewis's race is over. Engineer, repeat. Engineer, repeat.
Lewis has stopped the car. His race is over.
Yep, okay then. That's clear. That is clear. Lando Norris at the moment winning the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Can we put a stop to it? Can we put a stop to McLaren's first win in 2026? It would have been, at least. That is the question. 5 laps to go in the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Let's see what we can do. Let's go. Oh yeah, I started on a controller as well, guys. I started on a controller on my PlayStation 4. And the TV that was well, the one that my parents didn't want anymore. That's the one I have.
Don't worry about the tire condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Obviously, still a super big privilege, you know. Having a wheel in itself is a big privilege, guys. It's awesome. You're already the top 10% in the world right there with a wheel. Even if it's a bad wheel, you can have a lot of fun. We are closing in with Lando Norris right here, and we are trying to go for the overtake. These tires, I told you, are just getting worse and worse as we continue in this race. But now we close in into the of Lando Norris. Can we go outside? No, we're gonna go inside, braking as late as possible. Norris on the outside. We leave the space right there, then try and get the traction. Oh, Norris gets a bad traction, and we are now leading the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. The question is, for how long? Because Lando Norris will want to come back at us. He's gonna be quick. But the question is, who will be the quickest toward the end of this race? Ladies and gents, a warm welcome. If you're joining in right now, my name is Tom, and you're tuning in not just to a stream, you're tuning into a show. Norris is now down in P2, but remember, he will now get the DRS on the straights, which is going to give him a lot of speed to try and come back on us right here. Let's go. If it's close on the final lap, give him the P1 and you take the DRS. That could be a strategy. That could be a tactic. That is for sure. It could be a tactic. If you are enjoying the show at the moment, then make sure you go and hit that like button on the YouTube. Boom! Hit that like button once. On the TikToky, you go and hit that like button 10 times. You can go crazy. You can spam that sucker. It will be very, very appreciated. Norris is just closing. And now we have 43%. He's trying to get the move done. He is going to go to the right-hand side of the track. We'll have to defend the inside, but we are low on battery already. And as we go late on the brakes, Lando will just about close the gap. We try and get the outside here now then. Norris is still there. Who's gonna have the latest love though in the braking zone? Norris will have the latest love because he brakes the latest. And as we try go around the outside, we've got the grip to stick around. But now it's a very close fight. We cannot afford to go wide there. Oh, and Lando Norris chucks his nose in there. It chucks his nose in there. Goes wide as well. We're back into the slipstream. Have to go to the right hand side because Norris fully blocks the inside. And as we break in late, go all the way around the outside. Try to keep the space going. Try to keep the space on the track. We are back in the lead for now. But Lando Norris is knowing that because he just basically almost gave us the position right there, he will have the DRS for the next straight, and that is really going to be a big advantage for him. It is lap 47 out of 50, and the battle, ladies and gents, is unfolding because at the moment we are having to go and save some battery. Why does this already look like 2026? I can tell you. I said it earlier. I don't think the 2026 DLC is going to make the racing a lot different, guys. I think it's going to be pretty similar to the 2025 game. At the moment, though, you can see Norris on the left-hand side. We are going to try and do a little bit of a different turning right here for the last corner. And you can see the switchback is going to be ours. The DRS opens up as well. And just like that, we are back up into P number 1. We're going to try and close him off on the right-hand side. And just like that, we are leading. The question is Norris really trying to burn through all the reserves he's got in both the tires as well as his battery? If he is, then very soon he will not be able to have an answer to us anymore. Let's go! Let's go, let's go. Bro is his own commentator. You know it. Ladies and gents, you're not watching a stream over here because we don't do streams. We do shows, alright? So get a popcorn, get a milkshake, and flippin' joy. I will make sure you'll get entertained. Even though we've got 3 laps to go, it'll feel like a lifetime. Jordan Morales, thank you for the follow as well. What's up? Welcome in as we go super wide. Focus on the exit. We saved up all the battery to be able to defend again from Norris. Will he be able to go for the move already? I think he's going to be smart about it. I think he might be smart about it. The DRS opens up, but he decides, of course he does. He decides to stay behind. With 2 more laps to go, once we cross the finish line, ladies and gents, whose team are you on to win the 2026 Saudi Arabian Grand Prix if it were to happen? Lando Norris or Charles Leclerc? Norris ended up the inside. We tried to hang it around, and I think with that soft tire, which is now graining very quickly as well, we might soon not have the grip anymore, but we did have the flipping DRS. Let's go. Lap 49, 2 more laps to go, so we don't necessarily want to give him the position yet. But like someone in the chat said earlier, Tom, we might have to go and give the position to Lando so that we can get the DRS for the final lap and get him back. That would be great. I support Team Titi. Everybody supports Team Tom. Come on now, Titi for the win. Titi for the win. Team Tom for the win always, guys. We love Team Tom. We love Titi. Come on now. Who doesn't like the Titi? Everybody loves the Titi. And Kevin DB loves the Titi as well. Because he comes in with the tier 1 for the 52-month resub. Kevin, you're a legend, bro. Thank you so much for, first of all, loving the Titi, but also hitting the flipping tier 1 for the 52-month resub. What's up? It's Norris right here. Who is closing? Will it be Leclerc? Will it be Lando Norris? 1 more lap to find out, ladies and gents. 1 more lap to find out. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Norris. Oh, literally licking us. Licking us. Stop licking me. He goes to the outside. We tried to keep the inside. Norris around the outside as we drift the cart into the corner. We're side by side with each other. And the DRS, ladies and gents. The DRS is ours, but Norris don't need no DRS. He's rapping on the straight. He's gonna go to the right inside, but he doesn't have the straight line speed. Oh, no. No! We brake too late, and Lando Norris is going to get back into P1. Bruh. How are we braking late on the last flipping lap in the first flipping corner of the last lap? We've done that one 49 times, and then on the 50th time, we make a big mistake. So now Lando Norris is back in the lead, but luckily, we've got the flipping DRS still, and the battery now. Come on. Come on. What do we do? Use all the battery, and get close, up the inside of Lando Norris. Little bit of a different line, and once again, we're making things very hard. Very hard. On the left-hand side we go, of Lando, right here, DRS opens up, and we will try and get the position now. But there's one problem. Who's gonna get the DRS? Will it be Norris? Will it be us? It might be him. It might be us. It's going to be us. To the right-hand side of the track we go then. Norris is rapid, so he blocks us. Will he block us again on the inside, though? No, he won't, because we put our nose in there. He breaks in later, though. He breaks in way, way later. We get to the inside. Norris is just about coming out in front, but he's out of battery. He's out of battery. And there we go. He did not manage his battery all the way until the end. We get a great exit, and we win. And Charles Leclerc is over the moon. Yes, yes. Come on, yes, we win. We win indeed. Charles Leclerc would have won the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix according to the 2026 Saudi Arabian simulation race. Boom! Let's go, baby. Let's go. If you enjoyed that race, you better hit that follow button, ladies and gents, because you will miss out on all of the shows if you don't. It's that easy. It's that easy. You'll miss out on the TT. You'll miss out on the shows. It would be not so great. So if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that follow button, because we will be doing this for every single real life race. And of course, today is not really a prediction race, because what are we predicting? Nothing, because it's not happening, but it's a simulation race. Next time for the Miami Grand Prix, we're predicting the Grand Prix before the race happens on either Thursday or Friday. It's gonna be amazing. I hope you're there for that one. It should be a lot of fun. And I think it's a sprint race as well, so double the fun, guys. It's gonna be an extra long prediction show. It should be amazing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one too. Let's check out the predictions right here as we check out the results. Of course, we always check out the predictions, because that's what we're doing it for. Charles Leclerc would have been predicted to win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Luckily or unluckily for him, we did not manage to see that happen in real life. Of course, Lando Norris is in P2, but of course, Isaac Hadjar, he was in 2025 in the RB. That is actually Arvid Lindblad. It would have been a podium, guys, a podium for Arvid Lindblad, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, would have been such a good thing to see. But hey, listen, maybe later on in the season we can still see it happen. But Arvid Lindblad predicted on the podium, just about beating George Russell even. Max Verstappen, that is one result for Arvid Lindblad. Max Verstappen in P5, Nico Hulkenberg in P6, Esteban Ocon in P7, and then we had Andrea Kimi Antonelli coming back from P14 on the grid. Not a great qualifying, but what a great race. Back into P8. And of course, Yuki Tsunoda isn't Yuki Tsunoda. That is Isaac Hadjar. He managed to get P9 in that Red Bull, with Lance Stroll getting a point for Aston Martin. I do not believe it, because what the flip? Fernando Alonso got himself the fastest lap in an Aston Martin with a Honda engine. I mean, some predictions might be a little bit crazy, but listen, you can't have an amazing race with some crazy predictions. And that's it. That's it for the 2026 prediction show. If you enjoyed that race, make sure you hit that like button on the YouTube and the TikTok. Make sure you hit the follow button on the YouTube, TikTok, Kick, and Twitch, because if you don't do it, you're gonna miss out on all of the fun in the future. And guess what? Life's gonna look very grim when you lose out on all the fun, guys. You don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Ladies and gents, I want to know from you in the chat on the scale of 1 to 10. How epic was today's show? If you don't put a number 11, you're absolutely banned. Here we go. 11, 11, 11, 11.